everybody on the show today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Because everybody, they actually woke up from the word sorry. That was so bad. That was so bad. I think I was chewing something earlier and it just went down to my throat. But Devon is a liar. Devon is a liar. So welcome to the show today. This is IBK, the TV girl, and welcome on the show to me today. I have my guest today. And trust me, the guests, they will blow your mind today. They will definitely blow your mind. So if you're watching from today, just grab some water, and then if you don't drink water, because some people don't drink water actually, so grab a glass of wine and drink some. So I have with me today, I have a Panache family with me today, and it's gonna be mind blowing. Like I said earlier, Panache is a group of companies and management that support entertainment industry, and they are also they give people award all over the continent and all over West Africans. You cannot wait to hear from these contestants, and they are looking so beautiful already. So hi. Welcome to the show today. How are you all doing?
Thank you very much.
I would actually start from the lady in blue. Do you want to introduce yourself, please?
Oh, my name is Adobe
Okay.
Onyekwele.
Onyekale Adobe. Thank you.
And I am Teuta Abdule.
Thank you. Are you?
And I am R.M. Mori, otherwise known as Anthony Everest.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome on the show today. How are you feeling?
We're good.
Very
We're
good.
You
Relaxed.
sure?
Very
Do you
relaxed.
want wine or water? You know we're so
Maybe
nice down
after
here.
the show.
We're so nice down here. So
My
today
stuff's
we
speaking
thank
tongues.
you. So today we're talking about the award night for Panache. As actually, what date can you remember? Please?
November 7, I believe, is it?
Yeah.
November 7th. So are you guys excited because you're nominees as well, right?
Very excited.
All right.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yep.
Looking forward.
Oh, that's good. So can one of you just tell us what you know about Panache? I would like you to talk.
So, Panache Global Entertainment is an organization that champions community achievers and people who need support. Like, think of Panache as an organization that wants us all to be our brothers and our sisters keeper. So basically they have an evening where they celebrate what different people have done in the community, and they also invite, high income earners and celebrities and up and coming people. So we just have a good evening. I was there last year and I performed, and I think it's the 5th one. I'm not
okay.
very
Were
sure.
were you nominated as well?
I'm nominated this year as
Last
well.
year? Last year?
I don't think I was nominated.
Okay,
last
you don't
year.
think that's what you don't. You're not nominated.
No,
so you're so lucky to be
I-
nominated this year.
I wasn't nominated last year. No, because I only heard it by accident. I went to a movie premiere and I met the CEO,
Okay.
and she said, "Oh, I heard you're a singer, and then that's how I got there." But Panache is a very great organization. I've seen the work they do. They help a lot of people,
yeah.
and it's a great platform to bring people together,
Yeah.
regardless of their race or their status, to be together in the same room and just like network and have a good time and showcase, and everybody can talk about what they've been doing, and also watch people receive the awards, which is celebrating their work and their service to the community.
That's really good. That's really good, actually. We can say Panache is more or less like a charity organization.
Yeah, because it's a philanthropic initiative by one person, by
Do you know her name?
yeah.
Okay.
We call her Peace, HRH, Peace.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she's the sole founder, and she does so much. It's unbelievable how much she does.
How
And
much
to be
work she's
honest,
put into
to be
it.
honest, for me, I've been to so many awards, and the pricing of a ticket is just ridiculously come on, for VIP tickets £75.
Yeah.
I'm performing at some events where the tickets are 120.
Yeah.
So and the standard is 50. So I'm really I don't even see the much, and we're talking Marriott as well.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing so much. I pretty much know it's not for profit because obviously she has to put a lot of
very
money
hard work
Venue and
into
all
behind
that.
the scenes, which we don't know, but they are working very hard to make this evening an a memorable
memorable one, okay.
evening. So
It's
we are
like
very
all the
grateful
fun
to
as
be connected with these amazing people.
Oh, that's
You
really
know,
good.
so
Can you say a little about Panache as well?
yeah, for me, I am nominated to
Okay.
receive this award, and I am very grateful and honored to be a recipient of this award.
Okay.
And in fact, this is the fourth award for this year.
Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
after, yeah, thank you. So I am blessed.
Oh,
I am blessed
that's
to
good.
get to know these amazing people that do so much work and put into the to make this world a better place to live. And so it's like we are in a mission to establish our vision.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. So the theme of the this year, can one of you just tell me the theme?
Well, I
It's
know
giving
that.
back to the
Oh,
community.
the theme, you
Yeah,
mean?
the
Okay,
theme.
right.
Ah,
right. Yeah, I think the theme is pretty much giving back and also to encourage social inclusion and also fellowship of brotherhood of men, like being our brother's keeper.
Yeah.
And I know particularly they also want to encourage youth to stay away from knife crime
Yeah,
Yeah.
violence,
Yeah.
That's really
domestic
good because-
violence,
and domestic violence, of
and
course, as well.
yeah,
And
crime.
things to do, health issues, diabetes,
Lifestyle, yeah.
whatever, because there's so much going on in the community, and unless you talk to people, London can be very, very lonely.
Yeah.
It
And unless you get to meet people, then what people are going through. I've had the privilege to meet with some of the people who are involved, and when I get to know them personally, when you even look at their lives, what they are dealing with personally, I'm like, how do you have time to be running around Panache?
I'm telling you.
But that's the sacrifice, and that's the
Yeah.
beauty about Panache Global.
I agree, yeah.
It's not a self-centered organization that is about money.
Yes.
It's actually giving back and putting so much and giving people a platform to be heard
Yeah.
and to be seen. And I think it's a very,
Yes,
very fantastic
acknowledging,
night.
It's
acknowledging
really a good-
people
yeah.
that have worked hard and for their outstanding achievement.
Yeah.
So, and I start an annual award, the global annual award. So
That's
that
really-
is
that's really
for
good. That's really good.
like outstanding achievements. So that's they come in bringing together in different areas.
Yeah.
So we are different, gifted in different areas. So coming together and having the network, knowing each other. So this is
That's
amazing.
really good. So I don't know when people want to get probably a ticket, what kind of online?
It's online, yeah, it's
Okay,
online.
so-
So there are two types: it's standard and there is a VIP.
VIP.
Yeah,
So they can go to their website, Panache website, and
Panache, and
Yeah.
they do sell too as well, and via.
It's sort of
yeah.
PayPal. You can get, well, if you go on the website, I'm sure if you Google Panache
Panache,
Global
yeah.
Entertainment. I don't know the exact domain name, but
Yeah,
if you
but
Google
yeah,
it,
you will
it's
have
available on
recent
Facebook as
information.
well.
Yeah.
You would be able to get the tickets. The tickets are very affordable. I'm telling you, £50, £75. That's nothing for a 3-course dinner
telling
and
you.
entertainment. And then
I'm
if you're
telling
nominated,
you.
you get an award. Seriously.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
And these are not really like cheap awards. I've seen the awards last year.
was
This is
really
like
nice.
trophies. Like I'm like,
It's
really?
like-
Like, it's like a trophy.
Like an Oscar,
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
It's like an Oscar,
it's
isn't
like-
it? I'm looking forward to that. I can't.
No,
I
it's
can't-
not
Oh
like
my
it's not
God.
cheap
It's-
awards. Though. It's not one of
Okay.
no. It's a really. I'm like really.
I mean, we've seen what they are. I mean, because we have a group chat, and then we see how hard and dedicated they are
Yeah,
doing behind the
working
scenes
hard.
and working very hard to make this evening
A
wow,
beautiful one.
amazing.
Oh, okay.
And
So-
we
Media,
stay in
the
contact
me-
as well. They always update you and telling you things to expect.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like they provide the education so
Okay.
that by the time you get there, you're not
You're
you know.
not just lost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really beautiful. Like you guys should go to.
You have to
Panache
come as
website.
well.
Yeah,
have to come.
definitely I will.
Yes.
You guys have to add me to the forum. as
Yeah.
well.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
I
Yes.
need to be active. I like that. That sounds really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
and it
looking
sounds
for
like a family.
It's a
Yeah.
family. It's a
Okay.
really
gonna
good
be
family.
so-
That's
the
really
dinner, that what they say, the
Three
three
is
we're
There's
good.
gonna be
entertainment as
amazing.
well.
Yeah.
I'm performing on
Music,
the night
yeah.
as well. So
Go.
now you have a reason to come.
Go.
You have to come.
I
So-
have to. That's a must. That's a must now.
Yes.
So that's really good. So I'll start from you. What do you do for a living? Like what do you do?
I'm a I'm the motivational
Okay.
speaker,
Okay.
and I'm also the author of a book, Reinvent Yourself.
Oh, okay.
Reinvent
Is that a
Yourself.
book?
Yes, this book.
Oh, can I see that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Reinvent Yourself.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Can you see that? Where can they get this? And
It's available on my website.
okay.
That would be onekwele.com
Okay.
or from Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you do apart from the book?
That's a good question.
Mm.
I go go around sharing my story
Okay.
to use it to show people that there's more to life than just making money. Because sometimes there's a lot of things involved with focus. So if people are not careful, like I was, I wasn't focusing on my life. I was just doing the regular things that you do.
Yeah, like every other job, like everyday job.
Yeah.
Can you share us your story a little bit? Can you share us your story a little bit? Maybe that would motivate the watcher.
Well, my story began 18 months ago.
Okay.
When I on a normal day, I just got up to get the best Christmas ever.
Okay.
So I was about to go out to drive.
Okay.
Everything went black. I didn't even know, but I woke up 2 months later. But I didn't know it was 2 months. When I woke up, I said, "Oh, I better go and put the Christmas tree." And I didn't even know I couldn't stand. And they said I've been in coma for 2 months.
Wow.
I had 5 heart attacks.
Wow.
I was quite shocked because my job before was a health advisor. I advise people how to stay away from heart attack, cardiac arrest, diabetes. I'm very food conscious, diet conscious.
Yeah.
I don't eat this, I don't eat that, I don't eat that.
Yeah.
And I cook with a special cookware just to make sure that I am protected from anything.
Anything.
Healthy.
Then having suffered not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4,
Wow.
but 5 heart attacks.
Wow.
That was really very.
How long ago was this? How long ago?
It happened in December 2017,
Oh.
and I was discharged last year, February 2017, end of February.
Wow. God is great.
2018, sorry.
Wow. God is great.
Mm.
Wow. Who would have known that she'd go through this?
That's why she's a
So your
motivational
story is
speaker.
actually in the book.
Yes, about my story because I've had people because they tried to switch off my life support 5 times
Wow.
because they didn't believe I would live, but my family refused to sign the paperwork, so I enabled the switching. So even the doctors told me that they didn't know why I survived, but everything is in the book. Because in the coma, I also had I was brain dead for 1 month. I had multiple organs, all my organs failed. I have both liver, my liver burst open, my lungs shut
So
down,
what did they say
and I
is
had
the cost of
sepsis.
it? What did they say is the cost of it?
Sepsis.
Oh, I had multiple blood clots. So one of them blocked a big one blocked the brain. So by the time the ambulance came into the house, I'd been dead for 10 minutes.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Because they were my children and my cousin Rita. They called the ambulance, but they didn't even know. So the ambulance came, But I was lucky that I'm here today. That's why in this book is to teach people how not to take every day for granted. Because every day you have to do something small for yourself. So everything plus I have some nuggets that I left to help people to make the change instead of living normally day to day, not with not achieving what you want. You can do it in small steps.
Just start somewhere.
Yeah, that's really motivating actually. That's really motivating. We get to buy the book and see, I can't wait to read the book. So on YouTube, what do you do for a living?
Yes, I am empowerment coach
Okay.
and public speaker as well.
Oh, okay.
Becoming an international public speaker and positive parenting
Oh, okay.
and spirituality as well.
Oh, okay.
And yes, And another thing is I've written a book, Born to Stand Out.
Okay,
Not
that's
to
a lot
fit
in
in.
one body.
Yes. So in 1 year I achieved all this words and the book, and the next one, the second one, is coming very soon.
Oh, okay.
And positive parenting. So yes, and not only that, but I go, and whenever I have the opportunity, I share my story to others, a story of inspiration and motivation. Like I want to impact others, how to live the life, the moment, how to live the present, because everything else is uncertain. Because yes, because yes, I learned, I have my defining moment, and I learned how easy is to die. All you have just to breathe to die. Because it was a beautiful day, sunny day, and I was on traffic lights with my bicycle. From nowhere, I heard a bang, and I was shot. Thrown on the ground and flung to the other side of the road. I didn't know what's happening. My heart came to my throat, and when I opened I was like a big, heavy goods lorry truck with the double wheels came over my legs.
Oh my!
3 times. And that was the moment that I thought that I didn't know if I would live or die. Pure terror. I felt every time every day I remember that day. It reminds me that how precious life is. You know, because sometimes I said to people, everyone might have, we're gonna go different through adversities in life. But the problem, what really remains is if you're gonna learn from that lesson or you're gonna carry on the same. And then after the accident, I was 1 month in hospital, and I have 4 plates in my ankle. I have bone taken from my hip line. So it was like every 12 hours of surgery, and then I have to go back again because the screen graft didn't work. An 8-month bedridden. Doctor didn't give me hope if I would walk again or not. But that was the moment that I really had to really reflect on my own time. Am I gonna do this differently? So I took the decision, no matter what, even without leg, even without arms. Just God, keep my mind, and I'll do this time differently. I'm gonna inspire others, because I want to say, without God, we are like a fish without water. Because if no one told me, I lived it, I experienced it every minute of that. And I say, and I've written on the book, I've explained very well, like if I had that moment, that feeling, that I was in a beauty, I felt every fiber of my body that if I spread this feeling, I would be a billionaire. Because it was the moment, nothing mattered anymore. No lie, no even family, no my children, no my beautiful clothes, just eternity. And we are so foolish that we take life for granted. Oh my God. Those moments, when I think of that moment, I always become breathless. And I want to say to viewers that our life is not defined by how many breaths we take, but the moments that take our breath away. And now I am in a mission to establish my vision, to help others, because I was there. I came out of that wilderness, and I want to tell others how to become unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable soul in the times of troubles. It doesn't matter. Even when the darkness, you can bring your own sunshine. No matter what, you will not last forever. You will be temporary, but it depends how you, with your attitude. Are you gonna choose? Which you gonna choose? Are you gonna choose that to stay low, or you gonna, no matter what, you can overcome? And that the book is very well explained, and is how to tips and guides. So when they are combined together, I'm sure that you will gonna yield good results and positive results.
Wow, that's really beautiful. We have motivational speakers in the house today. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes, hallelujah.
Wow, that's really motivating. Are you gonna talk about all this in the award night? You know,
I don't think we can.
No.
We're just gonna
They're
say
praising
surface, just
people
praise the thing.
for
Yes,
what they do in the
because you have to,
community.
you know.
there is a lot because otherwise we're gonna hold all the event if they give us time. So it's gonna be 2 minutes
Yeah,
maybe. So
yeah,
just to be
yeah.
grateful for
Yeah.
whatever will be recognized about the hard work
Yeah.
or achievement. So. Yeah, that is
That's
an honor, a privilege, you
Yeah,
know,
it is a
because
privilege.
when you start doing, people will notice,
Yeah.
and it's gonna not be a hard work. They will come. It's like
Yeah.
this, like the honey that the
Yeah.
bees go,
Yeah.
because you know when you even one person, even one life, if you inspire them, if you uplift them, that is the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's beautiful. You hear that? It's good to uplift people. It's good
Lift
to
them.
lift people's spirit up all the time.
Yeah.
I always say to people, it's the impact you have in life of the people that when you leave, that's what they will say about you.
Yeah, and I always refuse to live an unlived life. Refuse, because it's just one life you have, and we don't want to go like with regrets and taking with you your dreams with you. That is the worst thing. But I am glad that because this, and sometimes, you know, not sometimes, but it depends the person, the struggles and all the problems is there for you to, so the like the strength all
yeah.
to come out from you,
Yeah.
and then you know yourself in a better way for in a long time.
I thank God for the opportunity God has given to you, but I
Yes.
thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God
of
for
course.
your life.
Yes.
And you guys are beautiful. I didn't even know you passed through all that. Like, it's not written all over you.
Yeah.
I love that. And to you, how do I address you again?
Anthony Everest.
Anthony Everest. Okay, what do you do?
So obviously I'm here to talk about Panache,
Okay.
but also I'm an artist, I'm a writer and a musician.
Oh, okay.
So
That's beautiful.
I have a blog. I haven't done books like this.
Okay,
lot of
everyone
people,
cannot write books.
but I have been writing for a very long time, and
Okay.
I have a blog, 3 blogs actually.
Okay.
And one of my favorite ones is Merciful Grace, which is a blog which focuses on social inclusion and social change and addressing religious abuse, because I think it's very, very important. I come from a very religious family, and I went through a lot. And my father's a reverend, my stepfather's a Muslim, so there's nothing in religion that anybody can bamboozle me with.
Yeah.
So I have personal stories which are life changing, which I narrate through the blog and help people going through religious abuse in whichever way it has demonized them, to let them get clarity and actually set some taboos and norms straight using scriptures and explaining scriptures, because sometimes people just read things literally without having the gift of the Holy Spirit or discerning spirit to understand what it's saying.
Yeah.
And you start saying the Bible says, the Bible says, but the Bible also says this and that and that. Like
They interpret in their own
you're
way.
selective about
Yeah.
your own narrative or agenda. So and in between that, I help to. I use my platform to elevate people, whether they're famous or not. You know, I mean, anything from Obama to up and coming makeup artists. I use my platform to praise them, and also it showcases my music that I also make, which is jazz, soul, inspirational music.
Inspirational music. So it's basically giving back to the community.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that's really motivating, and that's what Panache is all about as well.
Yep, just to bring people together and celebrate the things that people do in the community. And if you want to find out more about Panache, Panache is on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can also find Panache on YouTube. I think they're also
Yeah.
on Facebook. And you can Google Panache Global Entertainment. You'll find everything about
Everything
them.
there.
And also you can
short
see.
PG.
And also on Heritage TV, actually on YouTube, there's a clip of the last year's event,
year.
which you can watch.
Yeah.
You can watch
I
last year's
watched
event.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. It was amazing. It was
Yeah,
like
beautiful.
high standard.
And pictures are beautiful
Yeah.
pictures. B-Face Photos did some amazing pictures.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
Yeah, we have already ours. So
You saw your pictures, yeah?
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice pictures.
Beautiful
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I ran into Damilolo Taylor's dad in the
Okay.
gents on
Okay.
the day.
Really?
Yeah, so there was a king there,
Yeah.
which I actually through Panache I got to sing at his 70th birthday.
Oh.
You know,
That's
after.
what it's about.
So
connection.
you know that's
You never
it's
know
like
who you're gonna meet.
It's just that would have
Oh.
never happened. Like
Yeah.
you know, so it's a really really great platform, and you know I think black people should learn to love and be more tolerant. Look at what's happening in South Africa, for instance. It's just really sad.
It is sad. Xenophobia. It is sad.
We need to love
Embrace
because
self.
like if we don't love ourselves, who's gonna love us?
I'm telling
The
you.
love
Why
starts
should
from
the
yourself.
queen sort
And
your
that
business
really
out?
breaks my heart when I see Black Nation on Snake. I'm like, we are same.
Yeah, there is no
We
color
are
in her. Yeah.
same. There's no color. It
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
We
no.
are all
Yeah,
the
'cause
same.
We are one.
We're one. Can we just be
Agree.
unite?
Yes.
So
unite, yeah.
let me ask you guys, what are you expecting that night? Like, what's your fantasy about that night? What are you
Oh,
expecting?
I expect to be like very beautiful.
You expect to win.
Like, to win, which
You
one
expect to win.
which we gonna win?
Come on, tell the truth.
gonna
Let the devil
win
be
anyway.
ashamed.
Yes. No, I'm not ashamed. No, it's which we're gonna. We are there. Yes. We are there to receive
You
our
should win
award.
after that good
Yeah.
speech you gave
Yeah.
today.
So
That's why I said you should
to
go
receive the award and to be grateful, but to connect with others as well, to meet other people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and to have a fabulous evening.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
we're
just
gonna,
relax.
We're
We
gonna have
need.
a fabulous night.
Yes.
Isn't it, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna have it.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Fabulous
expect
night.
to be in the midst of glamour.
Royalty,
Yes.
Ah, okay.
celebrity, yeah.
So I'm
And
sure your
enjoy
dress is
myself.
set. I'm sure
Ah,
your
yes,
dress is set for that day. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
So to be on the spotlight.
A
Yeah.
spotlight.
That
Yeah.
night, yes.
That will be beautiful.
Yeah.
That would be great. So, as well, giving back to when we talk about giving back to the community, is there any something tangible you've done before? Like, is there any special thing that you actually, maybe you picked a child off the street before or something? Or you've been to a charity home before, talk to them?
Yeah, I do have some. I have done before as well. I have donated some money in
okay.
Ghana,
Oh,
and
okay.
they have open a well, and because of them before, they used to drink a water that was dirty, and cases of death were announced. And as fact of that, as this I've done, the 200 families have been like now have a clean water.
Can we have a clap for her?
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
That's really
Thanks.
beautiful. And you said you promote people?
Yeah, actually, that's true. I mean, my blog is pretty much my media platform is actually philanthropic because I really don't make money from I pick and choose. If I see, I go with my heart. If I, for instance, if I haven't heard about a celebrity for a long time, I'll go after them. What's happening? And you find out that sometimes things they cannot tell the mainstream media, their handlers, they will tell me. So that's how I get interviews with Macy Gray. That's how I work with Obama or Tyrese. People be like, "How did you do it?" I just asked. Like, you know, you cannot go wrong when you go with your heart. Because if somebody's
Were you
quiet,
true to yourself?
if somebody is quiet and they've been around for a while, something is going on because an art is meant to create. So if they're not creating something either economically or spiritually or health-wise, so that really gives me the motivation to do it. Like today, I just there's a Giuseppe Incasa, Ghanaian guy. Like I just finally moved back to Italy, and I was wondering, you're modeling, you're doing well in London. Why did you go back to Italy? You know, things like that you want to know. So I did a blog post about him today, like meet this fashionista, and he was so happy. But unlike what you said, do you know, I'm narcoleptic. Do you know what narcolepsy is? It's like when sleep paralysis. You're a nurse, just like Peace, the owner of Panache, actually. So sometimes I could be talking like that, I could just like fall asleep. And it happens sometimes when I'm singing. And that's how I actually found out. And unfortunately, there was a few times I've been crossing the road when it's happened, and there was a time I actually got hit by a car. So it's really, it's a menace. It could happen anywhere. So at my worst time, when I was so sick, I thought I was gonna die. I literally gave up because I just had nothing left. This thing was just like killing me. So in 2009, I struggled. I had this premonition that I cannot die with all this gift of music in me. I said, I want to go to the studio and just like record, put something down. And I remember when we were recording, I was slurring my lines, and then the producer would say, why are you singing? Is your manager paying me? Paying you to sing. So then I just had this awakening where a voice just came out of my chest. I believe it was the Holy Spirit. And he said, you have to find a way to get back into your brain again. So that song we were doing was called Follow Your Dreams. So I pushed just to force this song out of me. So we did about 10 or 12 songs. They produced the band of the project. They said, it's going to die anyway, so what's the point finishing this? So I just put everything out on. I didn't really finish the mix and the mastering, put it out. And that Follow Your Dreams song actually nearly didn't make that album. It was me, the final minute, thinking like, okay, I want to add something else. And I found the song and I put it on there. Story short, when I was rehearsing for some shows with my guitarist, Elias, a young boy used to come to the park with his mom, and he was kind of like a bit autistic. I didn't even know. So one day I gave him my CD, and I forgot about it. And he came back 6 months later, and we went to the park playing. And then he came and stood like just not far away from there, and I was looking like what? And then my guitar said, "Don't you remember?" Because my guitar, Elias, is Swedish. He said like, "Don't you remember him?" I said, "No." And he said, "You gave him your CD," and I just did that. And the boy just ran and he hugged me. Because by that time, his mom was like about 100 meters away screaming, come back, come back. Because I'm a black guy now staring at her son thinking like, what's going to happen? And then a mom came over. What his mom told me blew me away. She said, he listens to your CD every night before he sleeps, that he's autistic. I was like, that's it. I said, that's it. I've done something.
That was a confirmation,
You've done something.
That for me, I was like, okay,
you're fulfilled.
Fulfilled, thank you. Fulfilled.
And sometimes when we give, I love helping people. And we don't think about taking back. We don't think. And many times I give advice or helping and never think about giving back. But you never know how much it can help or impact the other people. And it's amazing. And that's why it's that gift that you have to let come out and shine with and let people know about you. And because there are many people that need our help in any different ways. And when it makes your day. That is the joy. That is the fulfillment.
That reminds me of a story. I saw a white lady on the train, and then it's an empty train actually, and then I see her from far. She was like, I don't know, she was looking drunk, struggling and all that. So I was like, immediately the train stopped. It was my bus stop. I came down. She came down as well. But all of a sudden, my man just said, go to her and ask her what's up. Do you know, the minute I actually stepped 3 steps to her, she actually wanted to collapse.
Whoa!
And I was like, back home, when you want to collapse, water.
Yeah, you
can
give people water.
Sprinkle on your face and all that. Because the train the platform was very dry. No one. So I had to, take my water immediately and pour it all over her. And, she regained the consciousness back. Oh my God, I'm telling you. And she called her. She sat down for a while. We sat down together. She called the husband, the one who. I'm like, let her just take a cab and go home. And I'm like, so what if I just go and don't care about this?
And
she felt like she banged her head or something.
That's what it's life about, We have.
So it's
following your heart.
We are human love, and we have to love and to even one smile.
And love is free. Love is free.
And keep smiling, and live intentionally. Live intentionally, because you never know how can you impact someone's life, and that's what makes me fulfilled when I see someone's face like smiling.
That's really good.
And also, I feel that sometimes when we're given so much, we're supposed to give so much more. Like sometimes I create so much. I write songs like you drink water. I could be writing a song and say I'm bored and I want to go and have a break. By the time I get to the kitchen to make coffee, I'm already singing another one. I'm that good. So for me, it's nothing to go to workshops and create music. If you want to get demos and take it to the studio to go and like make your own, create your own style and start your own music journey, it's fine because I know the person who gave me my gifts. The devil did not give it to me, and the devil cannot take it from me.
I like that.
You know, so I'm very, very confident. Oh, copyright. Like some people, like, oh, we'll record this. I have thousands of songs sitting on my laptop. So if you need it that bad and you want to take credit, okay, God bless you.
You know,
So I feel like it's good to share and give, and all this me. It really, really jars me. I'm like.
it's like when God opened the doors, no one
can shut it.
No one can.
True.
So and I mean, for me, for example, after the accident, and I wrote the book in 2 months. I mean, was downloading everything, and
I know that
was like
feeling.
this. I mean, I would get up and at 5 o'clock, and I had to write because I would forget, and I would write like in 2 months. It was like
It's like
God,
my songwriting as well.
God. Like
It just
spoke
comes
it
from
down
nowhere. You just
from
be
nowhere.
coming,
I was
coming.
sometimes I was so overwhelmed. I said, "What is this?" You know, and that's what
it's a talent because it does happen to me, but I think I haven't taken that on board because a lot of people tell me that I'm a jack of all trades, and I tell them I'm not master of none because obviously everything I touch changes to gold because I can make hair.
Well, you are EPRA Awards this year.
This year?
Yeah.
I was.
I heard that. That's where I heard that. Jack of all trade, master of all.
No.
I was
I
was thinking, okay, I was processing that. So when I heard it again,
So the thing is, I can make hair. I'm a really good cook. I can, professionally, if you're down, I can give you injection. I can literally do a lot. I can sing, I can write, I can do everything.
Really?
But the thing is, I don't know how to some. I just neglect some. I feel like
you leave them
for future purpose. Because I've got a daughter, she's just 4, and I want her to be like a bit bigger before I go into acting industry.
Okay.
Because I believe in sometimes when I watch TV, I'm like, who's she acting?
I can do better.
Do you get it? Like, what's she doing? Like, where's the director? So I think it's really important. We have the talent. It's really enough.
You never know, and in our way, they can find different gifts.
Push it hard.
I mean,
Push it hard and just see how someone beside you might actually need the help. So it's really beautiful.
What I've used, I have a client of mine, a lady that heard my story, and she kind of read the book, and she booked me to talk to her about some of the things she was experiencing because she was working in the city, and I didn't expect her to have because she's got a very nice car, she's got a posh job, and everything she was doing was fine. But she came to me and said she was feeling very down, not happy. So, but she said because she heard my story somewhere, and she would like me to tell her how she can live differently. So when I told her most of the things I experienced when in coma, because when I was in coma, I was actually being tutored. It's like I was in a school. I wasn't in a coma, but they saw me in coma because I was being tutored. So I showed her that how I had been living like that before. Like, okay, you are making money, you are doing this. Told her how she can set aside time, but she was always feeling overwhelmed. So she can have a 3-tier behavior, like to sort her things she does every day. Because sometimes we try to cram everything in one day. So you can only do like 2 or 3. Just pick the most important 2
multitasking
or 3. And once you do that, you leave the others.
That today's fulfilled.
So yes, then if not, you just be doing what's there, reactive. And once you are being reactive, you are actually neglecting the important things. So later, even if you have the money or you're rich, you actually feel down. It could be making peace with your family, or talking to your mom, or people that don't talk to their parents. Maybe something happens to their parents, they feel guilt for the rest of their life. So you have to prioritize everything daily. So those are the things. And once I taught her that, she was so happy, and that's what she's been practicing. And it's also in my book.
I think I will do that. I'll start doing that because sometimes, most times, you feel overwhelmed. Like you already have this thing, I'm meant to do this thing, whole thing.
Yeah.
And then you know that
Yes,
you
I
don't
have-
have the time for all the four.
That was with me.
Do you get
as well.
it? So,
There was,
like, when I do 2 or 1, I just feel like guilty. Like, why didn't I do it? Like,
Yeah.
I feel overwhelmed. So it's really good.
It's, yeah, that happened with me as well. Before the accident, I was the kind of mom that was worried for everything. Worried for my children's school, worried for their school, how they're gonna do it. Worried, I was worried, and I was sending them everywhere. If I would hear something, what's going on, any courses, I would rush them. But then after the accident, a voice came to me. You know, the inner voice, the belief in the Holy Spirit, and I said, slow down. Because we tend to forget the things that are prioritized, that matters most. And then not to worry, because we cannot, even if we worry, we cannot do anything, you know. But now, not that now is different, you know. When you and when you believe in God as well, that takes not that we don't have, we're not gonna have problems,
Yeah.
but when we have someone, when we trust someone, the burden becomes lighter, and it becomes bearable. And then that was like with me, I was worried. No anymore. I was, because it's not worth it. I was worrying for everything. So, and then because nowadays we live in a times that is everything is rushing.
Just let
He's so
go
fast.
take the wheel.
He's so
Let go
fast,
take the wheel.
and we try to do everything multitasking, you know, and ending up not doing one and not focusing on one and not doing none of them properly.
I actually learned a lot from today's show because trust me, I'm, like I said, jack of all trade, master of, I don't know if I would say none, because you would definitely feel overwhelmed.
Yeah,
There was a time I was doing online course and I was in school at the same time, and I was doing like about 2 online courses, and I was in school, and I dropped my school in nursery, my daughter in nursery, pick her up. So it's like when I got back home, I can just be on chair now.
That's where would you go. My friends, they would say to
I have to
me,
drop them. I have to drop the online because I'm like, the one I'm doing in school is more important than
you
that.
know, some
I dropped that. I said, if you can defy it, just take your stuff.
some of my friends they said to me, Toruta, what are you doing? One time you are with bicycle, one time you're rushing, one time you are in a car. We can see like in 5 minutes in 3 different. What are you superwoman? And I was with the high heels as well. I always use running with the high heels. But that was once upon a time, Toruta, before. No anymore. I know what I want. I have defined. I know my whys. Why I'm here. Why my identity? What is my purpose here? And when I have defined it, that is the joy that you can, because you have to invest to find, to see yourself why you are here. And once that I found it, that was like
That's
Purpose.
really,
Purpose.
that's really
Purpose.
good. Let's
That
not
purpose.
forget that we're here for Panache.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll just ask you guys, how do you get to know her, the founder of the charity organization?
For me, it was someone nominated me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I just had a message and said, Teuta, you've been nominated to.
Yeah, Panache.
So it was like a surprise for me.
For you. That's
Yes,
good.
so
Yeah.
that's what I know. Someone that has seen that my hard work,
What can
whatever.
you say about
Yeah.
her?
I was nominated because they heard my life story, how I survived 5 heart attacks, and because of that, they felt I've been practicing selfless support in the community. So they felt that this is something that is befitting.
To be recognized.
That's
Yeah.
really good. And you as well? How do you get to know her?
I went to a movie premiere of Sister, produced by Labake.
Okay.
And it was at that movie premiere when we were leaving, then a mutual friend, Donyola,
Okay.
she
I know what to do.
introduced me to Peace. It's really interesting because I was telling that I need an entertainment lawyer, and they said, "Oh, meet Benjamin. He's a lawyer." Oh, and then Peace Now came and said, "Oh, you're a singer. Like, oh, would you like to sing our, event?" So that's how I sang last year, and then I also became friends with Labake, and then I think she actually told me that she nominated me or something like that for this year. So. But after last year, I became very. I consider myself a friend to Peace and her team. Simon also does great. The media manager, he does great work.
Yes, Simon. Yeah.
He does amazing, and he has his own stuff that he's dealing with his son. Gets bullied a lot. He's actually the ambassador for. He's the youth ambassador for Panache actually. Liam.
I know
Liam.
that he's a media director.
His son, yeah.
Okay.
Simon, right?
Yeah, Simon's son is also the youth ambassador for Panache. Lovely guy. He models as well. So I got to meet all of them, and it was just nice to be around people.
It's a blessing, when you know people that do like contribute to the society, to the family, or to work of God. That is amazing. Selfless
act of love, and I think that's why we're here, just talk about what we do, and then encouraging the community at large, and even internationally, that you can always give back. It's not always about me. Like if we die, how much money are you gonna take away with you?
I was there.
Zero.
Nothing matters. I know what it. There is no the feeling of despair, the feeling of overwhelmed, hopeless. There is no bad. Worse than feeling that feeling.
And a lot of people don't get to have the second chance that you guys.
That's what it is, and I wanted. I was blessed. I am blessed because I have a second chance. But you don't know if you're gonna have a second chance. So what is gonna be tomorrow?
Just make use of today.
Make use of today and start from something. Do something. Give something. Even a smile. Give a smile.
Yeah. Some people find it very difficult to just smile. Just smile.
When you see someone that is so, it really scares you out. So come on, just let it go.
Let it go.
Listen
up.
Because you never know what tomorrow holds.
2017, one of my friends was like, "What's your New Year resolution?" In January, we always write our New Year resolution now. And I said, I was counting everything. She said, "No, I want you to loosen up a bit." I was like, "Wow, that's interesting." I said, "Why? How did you say that?" I said, "I mean, like life, just loosen up a bit, go to class, enjoy yourself, And the funniest part, when she said that, I just booked first holiday. I booked up, like immediately she said that. I'm like, I need to look for holiday.
So eureka moment.
I just go, and it's been helping.
Anytime I feel like December 2017, 25th. That was when I was fighting for my life. They were trying to switch off my life support.
That's incredible.
That's
incredible. 5 times they tried to switch you off.
I think I'm really emotional right now. Like I'm wishing.
Do you know there's a song? Obviously I'm a musician. I can give you so many songs. Which link both. When you were saying how to unwind, I was gonna say I have a smart gospel playlist. Not that I'm a saint, but I just love listening to gospel music, and because I write, I can curate music.
One?
There's so many. I have a playlist. So whenever my friends are moaning, even if they're unbelievers, I'll just say, listen, I have a YouTube playlist. I'll just inbox and listen to this. Put that in the background and see how that makes you feel better. So I'm going to say you can do that. And I have different slow ones, like worship, up-tempo ones. Some that have really amazing, positive messages. And I was going to say there's one song I know, I think it's Patti LaBelle, but it's like... There's a couple of songs, When You've Been Blessed, Pass It On. But there's one song, if it's in Mary Mary, that God is not through with you yet, God is not through with you yet. Things like that, I like to reinforce that, to hear that.
It gives you hope.
Yes.
It gives you hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I was in the hospital. I never forget that song. I know, Lord, I need you. I was melted in there. That was that's how I want, put me through all the emotion, all the pain, but the gospel music is
I love
heaven,
it. You should
heaven
definitely
in
try
earth.
that. Pray, meditate, gospel music, and even my music comes from that place of hope, encouragement,
Planet
and
Shakers is
it just
Definitely.
healing, just like
soul.
the autistic
Healing,
kid I
healing,
talked
healing
about.
the soul.
You makes you feel I cannot do things which are about okay, all this Afrobeat and stuff. It's nice, but if it has no, if it doesn't really move me,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like
They don't have the words that
it doesn't
it's-
move my
captivate.
spirit.
It was one gospel like a song that is how can I make you so small when you hold all, King of the world,
Oh
and
my
that
God.
I was like shed.
my God.
How can I make you so small
Right,
when you
so-
hold the world? Because I know that He saved me for a reason. And you
It is,
feel
it
it, and there are some very powerful songs like praising songs.
Yes, there's so
They are
many.
there for us to really like get because they are different.
So many.
Yes.
But to answer, was it you who asked me which my favorite was? You said was my favorite
Yes.
one. Okay, to be honest, yeah, there are many, but one of my favorite ones is Yolanda Adams. These two shall pass. I love that. These two shall pass. I love whenever get my Yolanda Adams. These two shall pass. There's so many. I also like this girl from Destiny's Child. A lot of people don't give her credit as much. Michelle
Okay.
Williams.
Okay.
She has some really
Michelle
good gospel. I heard her voice. She has a song called I
Michelle
Heard Her
Williams,
Voice.
I think.
In 2005, when I first realized I was having narcolepsy, I used to listen to that song to death. I drove my kid brother mental.
Because you were in.
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
stop
thought,
singing.
okay, she's in Destiny Child, but she does gospel. She has this new soul kind of gospel, but also inspirational album that she did, and I just love that song. I heard her voice. Everything will be all right. I said so much. So yeah, there's so much.
I mean, the songs are to praise. You're praising God,
so many.
it's how many people
generally has
can
this
find
power.
healing on that.
Music has a lot of power that holds
of course.
it, and then if you know how to unwind that, you would enjoy yourself, and then you will live long as well. That's really important.
That's
So,
great.
today we're not gonna take your time. We're done for today because I know you're going for award as well.
Yeah, we have another word.
Another
Yes.
award today.
Yeah,
Oh
the-
wow. Award is falling into places.
Okay.
That's
It's,
really
uh,
good.
it's,
The year
I-
looks good already.
Yes, successful. Yeah,
That's
we
really
thank
good.
I thank God for them.
Thank you for
So,
having us.
everything.
Can we thank Panache organizers?
Yeah,
together?
I'm gonna say something as well. For me, it's not just the word that I'm gonna get from them that been recognized, but for me, it's like it's a responsibility as well.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility because I want to give more. When I get something, I have to
It
give
empowers
triple
you.
because
Yeah.
it's not about I have to give more. That is, and yeah.
So what we say to the organizer of the show?
I'd like to thank Panache for inviting me and inviting me to come for the nomination of this award in November. And I also like to tell the viewers watching, try and make each day count. Each day should count. Because when I was in a coma, the only thought I had was to get up. I wasn't thinking of my clothes. I wasn't thinking of my properties. I was only thinking of God, just let me sit up or open my eyes. So sometimes the important things are the things that, like air, people say they want money, but nobody has ever thank God for giving us this air to breathe. So
to
the
spend the
things,
money.
yeah, the things that we don't take is
Telling you,
free.
that's important.
So like love, share your love, but love is free.
Keep
Try and love one
loving.
another, love your family, because it goes so quickly. I remember yesterday I was a little child. Today I'm actually not there anymore, and I'm going the other side. So please make haste and make each day count.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you
me.
so much.
Yeah, I would like to thank as well Panache as well for giving me this award. It means a world to me, because it will help me as well to be recognized and to do more for others. And I want just to say forgive.
Yeah.
Forgive not only others, but forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Because to forgive someone, you have to start from forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
Keep smiling and live life intentionally, because the tomorrow we don't
It's not
know
guaranteed.
what is coming.
Thank you so much. So tomorrow is not guaranteed, like we all have been saying since morning. Thank you. This summer, beautiful. In fact, I really enjoyed my time today with you guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much
having
coming.
us. Thank you for
so much
having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I thank Panache as well?
Okay, go ahead. Come on, let's do that.
So I'd like to say thank you, Panache. Thank you, Peace. Love you so much. I know you work so hard and I know you're going through so much, but this too shall pass. And I would also like to seize this moment to encourage people watching to give to Panache because, you know, this isn't about money. You can donate. If you cannot buy tickets to come to the show because you're far away, you can donate. You know, I have some friends abroad, even in London, if they cannot come to my gigs, they'll say, okay, I'll just buy 6 tickets just to support you. So you can buy tickets just to support. You can donate because they do so much. I know they do so much work, like women who are domestically abused, some women who have no money that they give, they help, single mothers. So it's not just like we're having a party on the day. It's part of it is to celebrate the people and encourage more people to do. But there's so much work that goes on behind closed doors. I know people that were in hospital that we thought we were gonna die and they were like running around them, but you don't hear because you know they're doing so much.
We just see the nice thing, but we don't see the behind closed what is
so
going
much.
on.
Like 2 a.m. in the morning,
and
they're
it's
working.
going quite a few months now. They are preparing for this night, this evening. So yes, we thank them. Thank you for the opportunity and
thank you.
Princess, yes,
And
please,
then
it's amazing.
I am setting up a charity to help people that have survived heart attack or cardiac arrest. Reason being that when I survived, just because I'm walking, people think I'm fine. So I didn't get, because I forgot how to drive, how to cook, how to eat, how to write, even how to read the English language. Everything came one by one. So, and the struggle people have, like cleaning, cooking, the charity will send housekeeping help, cleaners, cook you that cook, drivers, just to take them to the hospital. I struggle with that a lot, and I spent almost over £1,000 on Uber alone because I couldn't walk from here to here, and it took a long time before I could get help from the government. So I think I want to help people that have, the charity will support people that have survived heart attack, aftercare, and cardiac
That's
arrest.
very important because I felt that as well after 8 months bedridden with 2 small children. That was like
no help.
No help. That was, instead of, because you expect people that need to help you and they just disappear, and then it becomes double the the burden becomes. So instead of helping, that is very good, Dobby.
Speaking of thanking, actually, I should, because early this year, I had a serious, I went from having attacked by white supremacists, was been then sexual harassment, and then I was in serious trouble that, I don't know if you heard about it, people couldn't find me for, I was like, it was a big story. And Peace were one of the people who went to move mountains to get these people to leave me alone. No, I went through some, there were people harassing me. Why? I mean, there was a time I was locked out of all my social media, my Facebook. I could be with you now. If you call me and I would go straight to voicemail. Nobody could get through on my phone, only the police. They actually, Peace and some people, they had to go to the police to make them come and break down my door to find me. They really, and I heard so many that they were praying and calling people where am I? Have they found me? This is Panache. So I'm just trying. I just remember that they do so much. They do so much. So I would love people to really generously just give, support the project, because love is an amazing thing, and if you've never been in a position where you are vulnerable and you need help, you will not know what it is.
You
won't appreciate it. Yeah. So that's my thank you.
Thank you so much.
We can go on and on and on, and never finish.
We're not going to stop today. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So today's show is ending. Thank you so much for Panache organization. We love you, and then You can see from the proof. Everyone love you. And then people out there as well, if you want to support Panache, you can go on their website as well. You can see their details there and support them. Thank you so much so far, everyone, for watching IBK. We love you. Thanks for supporting, and don't forget to support. And then if you like my look as well, you can go on IG. It's actually my personal shopper. She shopped for my blazer and then my look as well. She's called Total Beauty 28. Total Beauty on IG 28. You can follow her and call her. She can travel everywhere if you want to. If you want to go anywhere, she can travel. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We love you. And then we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Panache Awards.
I love you.
Hello, Sister Joy.
Alhaja.
Sister Joy, every time I see prophetess these days, her skin just dey glow like newborn baby.
Not be only you notice that, oh.
Hello, prophetess.
Hello, friend. Prophetess, today, you have to tell us the secret of this everlasting beauty, oh.
That is not a secret, oh, my sisters. Wendy Glow Cosmetic Series is my all-in-all, from facial scrubs to stretch mark remover. Trust Wendy Glow to have a solution for your skin. All their products are personalized to your skin conditions, and you will see a visible difference within a short time. Currently, they are giving 10% discount by mentioning Wendy HTV.
Abeg, take me there now. I no wan party again, oh, until I start using Wendy Glow.
Me, I want to party. This is their details. Telephone 01634 936 728. Mobile number 07403 251 543. Website www.wendysglowcosmetics.com. Email info@wendysglowcosmetics.com. Wendy Glow Cosmetics will help you wear less makeup.
Ó ti yá gbogbo aláyẹyẹ pẹ̀lú ní pàtì àti ilé ìjọsìn ẹ fẹ́ ṣe polówó Heritage TV Heritage TV wọ́n bẹ nílùú London o Heritage TV wọ́n fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà o Heritage TV.
ẹ̀yin aráàlú London ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Heritage TV tún ti gbé àrà tuntun yọ o gbogbo àríyá yín pátápátá la ó máa bá yín polongo rẹ̀ jákèjádò gbogbo ayé ká máa ṣayẹyẹ ní London ká sì máa wò l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Nàìjíríà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti lójú kan náà bó jẹ́ lórí fídíò tàbí lórí photograph tó mọ́lẹ̀ yékéyéké Heritage TV ní bàbá o gbogbo àwọn ayẹyẹ yín bí ọjọ́ ìbí ìsìnkú àgbà ìgbéyàwó àjọ̀dún ilé ìjọsìn yín Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà ìlú London la wà United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560 Heritage TV àbálẹ̀tù ọmọdé làwó.